welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight into your 72-hour forecast. Any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description. All right, I will have the extended version of this reading on my Patreon as well. If you are a Patreon, just go ahead and head over there after you watch this video. If you're not a Patreon yet and you want to be a part of the Patreon fam, join us over there. Like I said, that will all be linked below on my link tree, or it will be a separate link by itself in the description. But let's start with the Antique Anatomy Tarot. And I love this deck. I've been talking about it in every zodiac signs reading. But I love this deck. I've seen it on Instagram so many different times, and I love the nice pictures and videos I've been seeing with these cards. I always thought that they were just like, I don't know, they connect with my intuition on a deeper level. But let's see what the overlying messages are saying for you guys. What's the energy around my Libras? Ooh, for the next 72 hours. So first card we have is the Ace of Blades here, or the Ace of Swords. So first thing I'm hearing coming into this time frame, you guys really have all the answers to your troubles, to your issues, to your problems. You know exactly what you need to do. It's just some of you guys are more so either needing to create some sort of plan, or it's like it's deeper than just saying or knowing what you need to do, but it's all about the action that you put forth as well. And a lot of you are starting to kind of look back at everything that you've been doing up until this point and starting to have like epiphanies left and right, honestly, where you've been realizing that, dang, maybe I have been putting up with this for too long. Dang, maybe I have been doing this. Maybe I have been doing that. And these epiphanies could be coming from anything, honestly. It could be coming to you naturally, or you're having conversations, or a conversation kind of sparks certain epiphanies, and it's like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, and it brings you into a point of clarity. I also get the energy of you guys having all these brilliant ideas that you kind of sit back on because you may feel like you're not, I don't know, confident enough in those ideas. Maybe you guys are needing to kind of work through some mental health issues you may have that could be causing you to not be confident in your brilliant ideas. All right, especially if you're like a creative and you like have all these blockages that keep you from creating, doing your job. That could be you having some, you know, signs of struggling mentally. All right, I also have the Eight of Rods here, or the Eight of Wands. So yeah, this is pointing out that you guys during this time frame are really just gonna want to travel. I get this energy of you guys wanting to just go on a mini vacation, wanting to get away. Some of you actually may go on a vacation during this time frame, and this may be the much needed vacation for you, so that you can actually get into a space of mental clarity. This trip could be the very thing that causes you to have epiphanies or moments of clarity or just understanding as a whole. You could even have family come visit you during the next 72 hours. This family may not be that pleasant. You may want them to go just as fast as they come in. You may want them to go as well. Okay, let's keep going. All right, I also have the Hermit. So something with the Virgo may come up. This is also the energy of introspection. Again, another card of going within. Another card of having to really seek from within. You guys also could be having moments where you're called to go out in nature. Some of you could be spending more solitude. You could be spending more time in solitude, whether you're in a relationship or not, mainly because you just want your privacy. Like, you guys just maybe feeling like you need to just be in your own energy. All right, let's see what this deck has to say. Libras. What's the energy for the next 72 hours? So I have manipulation and I have dead end. So yeah, you're starting to realize that somebody is very manipulative. Like, they have the qualities of really being a shitty person in terms of them trying to get what they want and not really care about how it affects other people in the midst of it, and you could be pretty tired of it. You could also be, you could be feeling like your person's mother, father, family are like pulling the strings that could be affecting your relationship. Like they could be influencing your person's thought process and causing them to do certain things that they normally wouldn't do on their own, but for the sake of them, you know, keeping peace with the family, they could be letting certain things happen or being manipulated in some sense. I also have dead end, so it just feels like you guys have kind of reached a point of realizing that something is just a dead situation and that it's just dragging on at this point. This could be a marriage where you and your person don't even want to sleep in the same bed. Every time, you know, if you guys aren't out in public, you guys are arguing, disagreeing. It's just like it's becoming overwhelming for some of you, and you just feel like maybe this is my time to get off the train. You know, maybe it's time for me to step away from this relationship. Let's look at love specifically. Let's use my angel. What is this? My love angels deck? I don't know what deck this is called. Anyways, energy around love for my Libras. All right, so I have engagement. So for my singles, there could be somebody who you're talking to where you want things to step up in terms of you guys getting into a committed relationship. If you're in a relationship, you could be wanting the state of it to advance, for it to evolve, because things have felt kind of like stagnant or stuck between you two. Some of my singles also, this feels like you could be going out meeting people, and you could be also needing to be more social if you're trying to meet the one. This playing it cool and I'm just gonna wait for things to just fall into my lap by staying in the house all day and not being able to meet people is not gonna work. But I mainly get the energy of some of you guys being interested in someone and wanting to advance the relationship to the next level. But there's like certain things you guys have to nip in the bud first. All right, what's the energy around my Libras? What's the last two cards for my Libras? So we have trust and we have big happy changes. So right off the bat, Spirit is saying you need to trust the process. And also when it comes to your personal trust issues, does it go as far as like you don't trust other people, or do you not trust yourself as well in terms of you making sound decisions? If so, that's something that you need to look at, okay? Because you may need to get more in tune with your intuition and also your discernment, which are two different things. But I'm going to finish this off on the other side. If you want to see the extended, check out the description box so that you guys can check out my Patreon. And I will see you on the other side. Bye, Libras.